What is up, guys? Levi Peterson here, back at it with another video, and I am more than just excited today. I am ecstatic. Like, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I got home, my parents came up here and they're like, "How many fish you got in your tank?" And I was like, 7. And I looked in there, and they added another pajama cardinal, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then plus, I am adding another fish today. I didn't even know the other cardinal fish was in there, so I got 2 pajama cardinals in there right now, which is really cool. Hopefully, they start kind of getting a little school going together. I may end up in the future getting more of them, just kind of have a small school in here. But then again, I don't want to overstock the tank and put too much in at once. You can probably have a decent amount of fish in here, but you just got to be careful on how you add them and when you add them. And you kind of just got to make sure your parameters are right. And once you get to the time where your tank kind of takes care of itself, and you're kind of have a little more freedom. Other than that, today is one of the most exciting days of my life. I am officially adding a Blue Hippo Tang to my tank. Now obviously it can't be in here for its whole life because they get around a foot long. So I'm going to kind of grow it out. There is a Scopus in there, but I don't think the Scopus is going to pick on it too much because Scopus tangs are more aggressive towards their genus, like the yellow tang, the black tang, and purple tang. Just kind of tangs that are kind of more of the shape of them. This Blue Regal Hippo Tang is not even close to the same shape. It almost looks like the yellow-tailed damsel in there, which is kind of currently picking on the smaller cardinal fish up in the corner. So I may think about putting in the refugium if he keeps acting up like this. And plus I got a Blue Hippo Tang, which is kind of his same color. Other than that, so I'm going to kind of give you a quick close-up at the Blue Hippo Tang and this Condi anemone that I got today. So we're going to give you a close-up and get this in the tank because I don't want to get stressed out and get ick and then ruin your tank. So that is another thing I want to quickly say. Blue Hippo Tangs are very, very, very prone to ick. Keep your parameters well maintained. Once they're in your tank for a while, they're usually good, but like if you keep constantly transferring them and taking them different places and moving, they will get stressed out real hardcore. So that's why I want to get this out of here as fast as I can. I want to flip the camera around, show you what he looks like, and then show you the Condi anemone, and we'll get him into the tank. I really don't know why I said him, because I'm going to name this thing Dory, obviously. I got Nemo and Marlin in here, and they have been waiting for Dory for a long, long time. This tank has been running for almost 2 months now, and it's just going so well. The tank itself actually has been running for probably about 3 or almost 4 months. It's been running for quite a while now. It is doing very, very well. Like, this coralline algae is going crazy. As you can see, it's starting to take over the rock and everything. Get you a little closer. The rock itself is really looking pretty. I mean, I don't have too many corals in there. As you can see, I got the waving hand polyps. There's a couple mushrooms in the back, zoanthids, and just kind of normal things, and then green star polyps that were added not too long ago. And those look like they're starting to spread too, which they will spread like crazy. Other than that, here's the small Condi anemone right here. I'm just going to let him go and see where he lands. And if he lands by a piece of coral, obviously I'm going to move him. I'll save him up probably right back in there. And then here is Dory, the Blue Regal Hippo Tang. Obviously you can tell he wants out, or she wants out, whatever you'd like to say. So I will try to get this thing out as fast as I can. Let me flip the camera around and we'll get the release. Alright guys, so we got the Blue Hippo Tang in a small container right now. I dumped it from the bag into here for right now. So if you want to come get a good look at it, she is a beautiful, beautiful specimen. This is a gorgeous specimen. Now I'm going to get her out of here real quick and add her into the tank here. Let's get the release, Aaliyah. And look at that beautiful specimen. Now she's kind of going into a little bit of hiding over here. I mean, yeah, they do like, these type of tangs are a little more shy, but they do come out quite often and are very, very pretty. So we're going to let her sit in there for about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and get the release of this Condi, and we're going to kind of try to place it. And if it doesn't get placed where I want it, then it's just going to kind of crawl wherever it wants. So hopefully this guy will be smarter than this stinking sea bay that I have to move, because it sits under this rock and it's kind of not getting enough light. So I'm going to have to move that guy somewhere else because it's not being very smart. So we're going to go ahead and move this guy and put him in the tank somewhere. Alrighty guys, here's my tank right now. The Blue Hippo Tang is doing way, way better than what I thought she was going to do. She's out and about, moving around, and now there is a little aggression between her and the damselfish, which I will probably actually end up moving that damselfish into the sump with the other damselfish, and they will probably fight each other to death, which I don't know really what to do about it because I really like the damselfish, but I like the Hippo Tang way more, and the Hippo Tang is obviously more expensive and more delicate than a damselfish, which is like a $3 fish at the store. Other than that, Condi anemone is doing very well. I dropped it in there and it went straight to that dead piece of coral, and it is staying there. And I say that because I actually think it's going to stay there because it's actually looking really happy right now. Other than that, we got the dumb sea bay over here that was underneath that ledge. So I flipped the rock over. Hopefully she pulls through. She wasn't getting enough light under there. That's why she's all shriveled up and everything. So hopefully she pulls through. I'm kind of a little mad right now because every time I move her, she'd end up working her way back to that same exact spot. It was kind of weird. So I just decided to flip the rock over. That's why it's white, and that's simply because it has no algae on it, actually. Well, so hopefully she pulls through, and if not, I will have to pull it from the tank, which kind of stinks. Other than that, we got the 2 cardinal fish over here. I'm not sure where the other one went. She's actually back there. They were actually kind of schooling early, which is really cool. But I am honestly, I am really surprised this Hippo Tang is out and about the first day. A lot of people that get them, they kind of hide for a little while, and then they come out maybe after the first week or so. This one is out swimming around. I haven't seen much aggression except for the damselfish. Scopus Tang has definitely checked her out, but so far so good. So hopefully this does really well. But like I said earlier, they are prone to ick, so I do have to watch the aggression between her and other fish and everything to keep her happy in this 75-gallon reef tank until she obviously gets too big. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching this video today. I am super excited that I actually got a blue tang. I've literally wanted one of these since I was a child, and my dream has come through thanks to a special someone named Elizabeth Wyman. So, thanks to her, I got my blue hippo tang, and I am I don't even know how to explain myself. I am so excited. I really don't know what to do. And I'm even more excited that she's out and swimming around the first day, which is actually kind of not very common. Usually they hide, and they're more the shy tang. So it's kind of surprising to see this small of a tang out and about. Like I said, there is a little aggression between them, the damselfish and her. So I may kind of switch things up there and try to get that damsel out of there. I may wait till tomorrow to see if the aggression is still going on. If it's happening, I'm going to pull the damsel out of there simply because it's cheap. And like I said earlier, the blue tang is more prone to ick than any fish in saltwater, so I got to be careful and make sure it's not stressing out. Other than that, don't forget to be the fish and get outdoors. We'll see you next time.